Men, listen closely. If you're here, you're probably going through it. You lost someone you care about. Maybe it ended suddenly. Maybe she slowly drifted away. Or maybe she's still around. But something's missing and you feel her slipping. Whatever the case, you're hurting, you're confused, and you're asking yourself that one impossible question. How do I get her back? I'm not going to tell you to beg. I'm not going to give you tricks or games. And I'm not going to promise she'll come running. But I will tell you this. Getting her back doesn't start with her. It starts with you. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about rebuilding the man you were always meant to be. So let's break it down step by step, without fluff, without games, just clear, actionable truth. 1. Vulnerability versus neediness. There's a fine line between opening your heart and losing your dignity. Vulnerability says, I miss you, I care about you, I'm still here. It's honest, it's raw, it's human. Neediness says, I can't live without you. I'll do anything, just don't leave. It's pressure, it's panic, it's a loss of self. And here's the truth. Pressure always pushes people away. If you're texting nonstop, apologizing repeatedly, or trying to convince her to stay, you're not pulling her in. You're pushing her further away. Women don't respond to desperation. They respond to certainty. So yes, express your feelings, but do it once. Do it with honesty. Then stop. You don't need to perform. You need to stand still and be real. 2. Boundaries over control. Men often confuse being committed with being completely available. There's a difference. You think doing everything for her, saying yes to everything, dropping your own priorities, you think that shows love, but it actually shows self-abandonment. When you lose your own center, when you say whatever you want without checking what you want, you start to lose her respect. Real love doesn't come from control, it comes from boundaries. You can't control her emotions, her pace, or her decisions, but you can control what you tolerate. You can control your standards. Say it clearly. This is who I am. This is what I need. And this is what I won't accept. When she sees you value yourself, she starts to value you again. It's not about being cold, it's about being grounded. 3. Abundance over scarcity. Scarcity says, she was the one. If I lose her, I lose everything. Abundance says, I want her in my life, but I don't need her to be whole. That difference is everything. You attract her again not by proving she's your only option, but by becoming a man who has options. Not just other women, but options in life. Goals, passion, forward motion. The moment you show that you can stand on your own 2 feet, that you can smile again, grow again, live again without her, that's when her perception shifts. She sees a man who isn't desperate. She sees a man who is desired. 4. Obsessive thinking. You keep replaying what happened, what you said, what she said, the moment she left, the moment you messed up. It's a trap. You're not actually mourning her anymore. You're mourning a fantasy. You're addicted to the version of her that only exists in your memory, not in your current reality. Overthinking doesn't give you clarity. It gives you paralysis. It makes you act out of fear, not strength. Here's how you break the loop. Write down your thoughts, then walk away. Start a new habit today. Gym, book, business, anything. Schedule your overthinking. Seriously, give yourself 10 minutes to dwell, then stop. You don't need more answers, you need momentum. 5. Rebuild yourself from the inside out. You want to know the fastest way to make her look at you differently? Become someone she hasn't met yet. That means hitting the gym consistently, dialing in your diet, sleep, posture, and style, doubling down on your career, finances, and purpose, surrounding yourself with people who challenge and uplift you. You don't rebuild just to get her back. You rebuild to get you back. Because the man she was attracted to in the beginning, he had drive, he had clarity, he had something to give. Get back there and go further so that even if she never returns, you've upgraded regardless. 6. Master calm communication. If she reaches out, don't explode with emotion. Don't immediately dive into what happened or do you still love me? Instead, meet her with calm, curiosity, composure. If she asks how you are, say, "I'm doing well, been focusing on myself lately." Let her feel the shift. Let her see that you're no longer drowning. That self-control isn't fake. It's not a game. It's you, owning your peace. Women don't come back to pressure, they come back to presence. 7. Reconnect with your purpose. You were born for more than chasing one person. So what have you been neglecting? That book you said you'd write? That side hustle you were building? That trip you postponed? Get back in the game. Start building something. When a man is locked in on his purpose, everything about him shifts. His walk, his tone, his time. And when you're doing that, you stop acting like a man hoping she comes back. You become a man she hopes will let her back in. 8. If she comes back, don't rush. Let's say she reaches out, she says she's been thinking, she misses you, she wants to meet. Don't jump. Sit with it. Ask, is she really coming back with intention or just curiosity? Is she taking responsibility for what happened or just dipping her toe in? You're not the same man she left, so don't play the same game. If you reconnect, build something new. No pressure, no assumptions, just two people seeing what's possible again. Remember, rebuilding isn't about going backwards. It's about seeing if there's something better up ahead. 9. What if she's seeing someone else? Hard truth? She might be. And yes, that stings. But don't let it break you. Let it build you. If she's with someone else, don't compare yourself to him. Don't try to outshine him or compete. Focus on you. If what you had was real, she'll notice the difference between emotional highs and emotional depth. And if she doesn't, then she wasn't who you thought she was. Either way, you win, because you don't beg for love. You become someone worth returning to. 10. When to let go. There's a point where you have to stop asking how to get her back and start asking if you should. If the trust was broken beyond repair, if the respect faded with time, if she made it clear she's not coming back, you let go, not because you've given up, but because you've grown up. Letting go is a decision to stop waiting, stop wondering, stop holding space for someone who isn't holding space for you. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. Final thought, you might win her back, but you must win yourself first. Yes, you want her back. I get it, but ask yourself this. If she walked in tomorrow and said, "I'm yours again," would you feel ready, or would you just feel relieved? Because if you're just looking for comfort, for closure, for someone to save you from your pain, you're still not where you need to be. Getting her back starts with getting yourself back, your habits, your pride, your power. When you start living with focus, integrity, purpose, you become magnetic. Maybe she comes back. Maybe she doesn't. But you'll no longer feel like something's missing because you'll look in the mirror and see a man who's whole. And that, not a text, not an apology, not a second chance, is what brings real peace. So start today, not for her, for you. If you found value in this video and want more insights on how to build rich and healthy relationships with women, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. See you next time. Take care. Oh, and by the way, we love to hear people's thoughts and experiences, so feel free to share them with us.